I never planned for my life to go the way it has. I mean, I don't think anyone ever plans to be addicted to anything. At 21 years old, I remember looking in the mirror and thinking, you're nothing. I was relentlessly hooked on painkillers and antidepressants, and I was beginning to struggle with heroin. And I was completely depressed all the time. And if I wasn't sad, I was angry. I was so lost in the world. I had no motivation to see anyone or do anything, and all I wanted to do was numb the pain that I just kept waking up to. I mean, things weren't always like this. I had the best childhood. I was a happy kid, always smiling and laughing, but as a teen, I didn't really know how to deal with pain, so I learned that I could block it out. It's scary to think how sick we can become by truly believing the lies that we tell ourselves. Somewhere along the line, I honestly believed that I was worthless. I believed that I didn't have a choice anymore, that I was stuck in my addiction. People often say, you always have a choice, but I just didn't believe that. I was studying art and had painted an abstract self-portrait piece, and I remember intentionally painting dark colors around my eyes because that's how I saw myself. I was bruised and tired and just done. I had died in my mind almost every day, and then one night a very reckless and desperate decision almost made death my reality. And I knew that if I was going to continue down the path that I was headed, that I wasn't going to make it much longer. In June 2016, I checked myself into a year-long faith-based rehab. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I figured I'd sober up and just leave. I wasn't interested in pursuing God. Thinking I knew what He required, I knew I'd never be able to fix all the things that I'd done wrong. But then something happened. It's like I suddenly woke up. After just a few days of being away, I began to feel this unexplainable sense of peace. And I knew it wasn't because I was sober, it was because for the first time in a long time, I had hope. And I knew that there was no way that came from me. So I slowly began letting Jesus into my heart, and I was able to laugh again and experience joy. I realized Jesus was never waiting for me to be perfect. He wants me the way I am. I thought being a follower of Jesus meant being confined to all these rules, but I've never experienced freedom the way I do in Jesus. It took time, but I began to forgive myself. I began to believe in myself again because He believes in me. He gave me that second chance I never dreamed was possible. Sure, I still have my struggles, but being on the team here at Neighborhood helps me remember that because of Jesus, I am an overcomer. There is no greater love than a love that can redeem a life. Where there was fear, He replaced it with courage. Where there was doubt, He replaced it with faith. Where there was death, He gave me life. And where there was defeat, He gave me the victory.